Well, we had them before, the 1977 Texas Rangers. We thought we would just have them once or twice, and then that would be it, and they would fade into oblivion. We did not realize they are on an 8-game winning streak. An 8-game winning streak. They have 4 sweeps in a row. And today they're going to play the 1986 New York Mets. So Juan Beniquez will be first. Roy Howell will hit second. Mike Hargrove third. Toby Hurrah fourth. Bump Willis at second, fifth. Jim Sundberg will be batting sixth. Claudel Washington seventh. Burke Campaneris is eighth, and Ken Henderson will be ninth. And Tommy Boggs will be pitching. On the other side, you have Lenny Dykstra, who will be leading off. Mookie Wilson second. Kevin Mitchell third. Darryl Strawberry is fourth. Wally Bachman is fifth. Danny Heap in right field sixth. Ray Knight seventh. Tim Teufel will be eighth. At first base, Ed Hearn, the catcher. They have a few people that are taking the day off, but I'll tell you what, this is a team you can't really take the day off. As you take a look at all the other games, the Minnesota Twins and the Senators, the Pirates is 79, looking good there. Washington Nationals trying to go ahead a little bit more. Kansas City Royals, the New York Yankees is 61. The Cardinals are at 500. The Tigers are reeling. They play the 87 Cubs, who have a better record. I'm shocked at that. 66 Dodgers, 64 Phillies. That'll be big. The Pirates, a 1960 on the road. The Blue Jays are now 11-11, playing good baseball. They won 3 in a row. The Astros, they're 14-8 at the 13 Tigers. The Diamondbacks and the 16 Cubs. That'll be big. Oakland and the 1970 Orioles. Anaheim of 0-2 against the Dodgers. Seattle against Oakland. Seattle with a win. They'll go 12-11 above 500. The 88 Dodgers and the 94 Expos. The 27 Yankees and the 91 Pirates. 27 Yankees and the 91 Pirates, a good one. Texas and the New York Mets, good. Milwaukee, Philadelphia on the road. San Francisco, the Pirates is 71. Baltimore is 66, Chicago of 03, and the 67 Red Sox. 11-11, you take a look, the Marlins there, the 90 Reds, but the 64 Kansas City A's are 7-15. The 80 Astros, a big game against the 01 A's. Tim Hudson against Joe Niekro. Dave Stieb against Juan Marichal. Juan Marichal pretty good. The 87 Blue Jays on the road against the 62 Giants. And the Chicago White Sox are 10-12 against the 63 Dodgers. Bob Miller having a good year. Standings really quickly. The Diamondbacks and Dodgers are tied for first in the Mike in the Truck League. The Pirates are one back. In the Bozeman League, the 17 Astros are first. The 79 Pirates are second. The Mariners are behind by one. The Ron Juckett League, Washington is 14-8, and the Tigers and 81 Dodgers are there for a second. The 80 Royals are a game back for a third. The Bob Stokes League, you have Houston at number 1, and the Philadelphia Phillies are 2. Brainiac Baseball, the 94 Expos 1, the 01 A's 2. Jabs Blabs 8, the 86 Mets are 1, 16 Cubs are 2. The New York Yankees are 14-8, and the Dodgers are 12-10, while the Red Sox and the Cardinals are 500. Milwaukee is only 1 behind. They won 2 in a row. They swept their last series. Cyro 3-2-9. The Dodgers and the Angels are first. 61 Yankees are second by a game. The Slovak Frick League, the 91 Pirates are first. The 77 Rangers have won 8 in a row. Unbelievable streak as we see them today. And the Principals picks the Pirates first and the Marlins second, with the Reds a game behind. All right, well, we're going to start now with the Texas Rangers and the New York Mets. Let's go to Shea Stadium. This should be a good one. A little over almost 26,000 here. And we'll be ready to go. So, change out. I forgot to change it. batting 2 is the one that we had it on. Oh. Hold up a second. Batting zoom. Batting zoom. There it is. So Beniquez, Howell, and Hargrove, and we're ready to go. Beniquez, Howell, and Hargrove. 7:05 at night. Here's Beniquez. That'll be a strike. Sorry for the early, just a little bit of delay there. It'll be 0-2. Bob Ojeda is 2-0, 23 2/3 innings. Giving up 30 hits, 11 earned runs, struck out 25, walked 3, a 4.18 ERA. And that'll be fouled off again. So for the Texas Rangers, that'll be 1-2. Beniquez, 392, 5 home runs, 14 RBIs, and 9 steals. He's fast. This Texas team is fast. They need a lot of fastballs, but they need to get on base. 2-2. Beniquez on the ground. This will be third to first, 1 out. They're working on an 8-game winning streak. Roy Howell, 305, no home runs, and 10 RBI. This will be on the ground to third. Scooped it up, and that's going to be an out. Ray Knight will throw to Twofold. And now you have Hargrove, 316, 4 home runs, 14 RBI. That'll be a strike. So Ojeda, early on with 2 outs, that'll be fouled off already, 2 strikes. And pitch, that'll be fouled off again. Again with 2 strikes. It'll be low, they can't get him out, so Ojeda will try one more. Fouls it off again, the 1-2 with 2 outs. High pop fly, left field. And underneath it, they're going to make a catch. That's Mookie Wilson. They go to the bottom of the first, nobody gets on. It's 0-0. Bottom of the first inning. Sorry about the very beginning when it took so long. As we take a look here. Kirk Cousins, good to see you. Kirk Cousins, this is Out of the Park Baseball 23. Out of the Park Baseball 23. And Tommy Boggs is 1-3, 16 1/3, 23 hits, 21 earned runs, 17 strikeouts, 5 walks, 11.57 ERA, and he had 1 out of 4 quality starts. So Kirk Cousins, one of the things I want to tell you is, this is a Creators Cup, so I asked a lot of creators on YouTube who their favorite teams are. Not the best teams, but the favorite teams. And we have a whole wide range of teams. The top 2 from every division will move on to the playoffs. Then we reseed. Those top 2 teams will be reseeded by record. So 307, 3 home runs, 9 RBI for Lenny Dykstra. As they'll go there, it's ball 4. Dykstra can run. As we do this, I'm going to quickly put this on. Sorry about this. I want to just quickly put this as my background right here and a little thumbnail. That way people see it and they'll go, oh, look, that looks a lot better than stats. Words. It's like work. Here's Wilson, 368, 2 home runs, 6 RBI. The Rangers are on a 6-game winning streak. They're going to go to first. They might get him. And it is safe. Oh, my. Almost. Lenny is fast. They go to third. To second, he drops it. It's an error. It is an error. And 2 will be on, but nobody out. Oh, wow. Here's Kevin Mitchell. Mitchell, 306, 3 home runs, 15 RBI, high pop fly to right, and foul. 2 on, nobody out. It'll be 2-1. Tommy Boggs having trouble here. It'll be on the ground. Can they get two? They go to second, they get one. They go to first, they get two. 2 outs, and Dykstra will go to third. But there's 2 outs on a double play, and here's Darrell. And Strawberry, they can work around him. He's 325, 4 home runs, 14 RBI. That's going to be hit. It goes foul, and it will be. Wally Bachman is next. He's not hitting well. There's a foul ball now. 1 strike away for Boggs. Struck him out, and down goes Darrell. They got 2 on with nobody out, and the Mets don't do a thing at the end of 1. It's Texas nothing, New York nothing. Second inning, Toby Arise at DH, 265. No home runs, 8 RBI. And Bob Ojeda in his second inning here. It'll be 1-1. 14 pitches in the first inning for Ojeda. He wants to get through the Texas lineup quickly. Texas is on a 8-game winning streak. They swept the last 4 series. That'll be to left field and hits the ground and a base hit. He'll go to second on a double. A big double by Wilson. That is, by Hurrah. A double for Hurrah with nobody out. Here's Bump Willis at second, the second baseman. Ojeda in a little bit of a jam. This will be to right field. It's going to curve, and it'll go foul. Well, Texas is 13-9. They were 5-9, and we thought that they would be done. They're going to throw to third. They're stealing third. It'll be safe. So Hurrah is his 4th stolen base, and now he's in sacrifice position. So that's going to be 2-2. Bump Will's only 241. He's hitting 241 away from home. 3-2. They could walk. Bump. High to left field. That's going to be a base hit. 1 run will score. They'll go all the way to the wall. Bump Willis to second base. He'll be in for a double. So Bump Willis has an RBI. It's 1-0 Texas. Here's Jim Sundberg now. 290, 1 home run, and 10 RBI. Ojeda's in trouble. He doesn't even have an out here. Sundberg, the catcher. 1-2. And that'll be a strikeout there. Sundberg, that'll be 1 out. Whoa. Oh, no, that was there a little bit. Claudell Washington, left fielder, 286, 3 home runs, 17 RBI. There are a lot of doubles hitters on this team, and they could get on like a chain swing right here and keep hitting and hitting and hitting and trading places. 2-2 now as they call a strike. Washington strikes out. It'll be 2 outs. Two outs, Campaneris. It'll be 1-0. 2-0. Beautiful sunset here. As Ojeda's trying to get out of this inning. 2-2 with 2 outs. This will be on the ground. Picked up third, and they won't throw to first. It'll be the 3rd hit for Texas. 1st and 3rd for Ken Henderson. The right fielder, it's going to be a strike, 260, 2 home runs, 11 RBI. They throw to second on the steal, and he's safe. Panaris with 4 stolen bases. A base hit, it'll be 3-0 early. It'll be 1-2 with 2 outs. High and deep to right field. That was a hard hit. I don't think it'll be far enough, and he's out. Barely. Go to the bottom of the second inning. The score, Texas 1, New York nothing. Kirk Cousins, my favorite is the Mets. That is pretty good. Super Bowl tournament, good to see you. Super Bowl tournament, it's 10:03 here on a Sunday night. I know it's 11 o'clock. Super Bowl tournament, good to see you. And, well, the Mets. Kirk Cousins, good to see you again. This will be Wally Backman, Heap, and Knight. So here's Wally. It's 1-0 as Texas. Tommy Boggs got in a little bit of trouble in the second inning. This will be a hard hit. Second to first. That'll be 1 out. Here's Heap. Danny Heap hitting .264, 2 home runs, and 8 RBI. Heap to left field. That'll be a catch. Oh, what a catch by Claudell Washington. What a catch by him. 2 outs. And here's Ray Knight. 313, a home run, 12 RBIs. It'll be low ball 1. 2-0. As they take a look, it'll be 3-0. And a strike there, so the Mets trying to get on base, and they do. Tommy Boggs walks his second, and now they go to Tufel. Tufel hitting .214. That'll be a strike there, 0-1. 1-1 now. That'll be fouled off, 1 ball, 2 strikes. High into left field. This one will be back, and this is gone! A 2-run home run by the Mets, and that's Tufel. Tim Tufel, his first home run of the year, and it's 2-1 New York. 1 swing of the bat. They only have 1 hit today, and the only hit they have is Tufel, and it is 2-1. So the New York Mets have a 2-1 lead. 1 swing of the bat. Here's Ed Hearn, the catcher. And with 2 outs, that is so big. Tommy Boggs playing around with fire the whole day. His ERA is up to 11.50. And this will be on the ground. Second to first, and that'll be 3 outs. Well, a home run on 1 swing of the bat. A walk and a home run. It is 2-1. Your out-of-town scores. Out-of-town scores, Baltimore is 70, winning big, 8-1. The Mariners winning 9-7 there. The Dodgers, 2-1 over Montreal. The LA Dodgers, 4-1 over Anaheim. The Pirates in 1991, 1-0 over New York. New York has people on base. 73 Mets beating the 98 Yankees, 5-0. At the bottom of the first inning, 71 Pirates already down 2-0. Third inning, Milwaukee 3-0 over Philadelphia. Boston is 67. They want to go over 500 there. The 69 Mets, 66 Baltimore in the first. Cleveland scores in the first. And now finals. Arizona beats Chicago 8-7, a big win there. Toronto in 93, they're piling up the wins. They beat San Diego. Houston of 86 beat the Pirates of 60, pretty bad. Detroit 7-0 over Houston of 17. The Dodgers of 66 beat the Phillies of 64. St. Louis is over 500, 6-3 win. Houston of 05, 14-4 over the Colt 45. An inter-city derby there. Detroit beat Chicago of 87. Maybe they can right their ship. The Nationals 13-7 over the 81 Expos. The Royals 5-3 over the 79 Pirates. The Royals lose to Boston of 04, 8-6. Cincinnati is 75, gets a win over San Diego. And Minnesota gets a win over the 69 Senators. Time of the third inning, Beniquas, Howell, and Hargrove. 3 hits in the first 9 batters. That'll be high pop fly. And unless there's an error there, that'll be Kevin Mitchell, 1 out. Here's Howell. Howell and Hargrove, and that'll be a swing and a miss. Howell is 0 for 1 today. 0-2 with an out. And Howell will watch that. That'll be a strikeout, the 3rd strikeout for Bob Ojeda. And Hargrove is now 0 for 1. 2-1 Mets as they took the lead in the last inning on a home run. Texas has had an 8-game winning streak. They have one. It'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes. And this will be on the ground to first. It'll go in, and that'll be 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the third inning. The score, New York 2, Texas 1. Bottom of the third, you have Dykstra, Wilson, and Mitchell. Dykstra, remember he walked earlier. That was the first walk. That'll be on the ground right to first, 1 out. That was easy. Here's Mookie Wilson. We're not saying that was all easy, but You know, now it's that first out was what they wanted. It'll be 1-1. Oh, that first one should have been a strike, and they know it. 2 strikes on Mookie, and he'll be down 2 down for the Mets. As it is 2-1, here's Kevin Mitchell. Mitchell, that'll be a swing and a miss here. As Kevin Mitchell, the shortstop, high pop fly to left field. And underneath, that'll be a catch, 3 outs. After 3 outs, after 3 innings, the score New York 2, Texas 1. Now, 4th inning. Good to see everybody. Glad to see the Mets are favorite Kirk Cousins, Hurrah, Willis, and Sundberg. And Ojeda's still in. He had 51 pitches in 3 innings. So Hurrah, you remember the last time that he was up, he hit a double. Toby Hurrah. 2-2 with nobody out. So it'll be a full count. Ojeda brings him all the way in. He swings and just hits it. Jammed him. Ojeda to first, 1 out. Here's Bump Willis, who's 1 for 1. Yesterday, Texas made it 8 in a row by hitting a 3-run home run in the bottom of the 9th to win it at Arlington Stadium. High pop fly underneath, and that'll be an out, 2 outs. It was Dave May that hit it. Sundberg is 0 for 1. They want to get somebody on base. They haven't got somebody on base in a while. They packed them on in the 2nd and only got a run out of it. New York had 1 on with a walk and then a home run. That's it. So Texas would like to get somebody on base here. They call this strikeout. And that's it. Bottom of the 4th inning. New York 2, Texas 1. Bottom of the 4th, here's Darrell at 0 for 1. Tommy Boggs, and that's going to be a strike there. So 0 for 1 is Darrell Strawberry. Remember, he struck out earlier, I believe he did. At home, he's only hitting 200. Not that good. He strikes out again. 1 out. Here's Wally. Wally's 0 for 1. So Boggs has struck out 3, walked 2. Wally Bachman now. 2 balls here. Here's Boggs. On the ground. 2nd and 1st, 2 outs. Danny Heap. And Danny Heap will be up with 2 outs. This will be fouled off. 0-2. Struck him out, and that's it. We go to the 5th inning. The score is New York 2 and Texas 1. The out-of-town scoreboard. Seattle and Oakland still 9-7. Seattle leads. The Dodgers 5-2 over the Angels. Kind of a big win there. 91 Pirates still up 1-0 in the 5th. Montreal is down 4-1 to the 88 Dodgers. 73 Mets 5-0 over the 98 Yankees. Milwaukee 4-2 over the Phillies. Chicago and Boston still 1-1. The Pirates still being no hit. The 69 Mets. There we have 1 no-hitter all year, and that's it. Cleveland a 1-0 lead. And some more finals. Baltimore 1978-1 win. Kansas City A's 2-1 over Cincinnati in 1990. They're playing a lot well. Claudell Washington, top of the 5th inning, as Ojeda has come through, and Bob Ojeda through 4 innings threw 64 pitches. Struck him out, and that's another strikeout for Ojeda. Here's Campaneris, who's 1 for 1. And Bert Campaneris. It'll be Campaneris, the shortstop. 2-1. It's now 3-1 to Campaneris. He would like to get on, and he does. No! They called that a strike. He singled in the second inning. He fouls it off there, looking to get on base. That'll be on the right field, and a base hit there. He has 2 singles today. He's 2 for 2. They throw it in, and he'll stay there. So here's Henderson. Ken Henderson 0 for 1. That'll be a strike. Inside, a swing and a miss. 0-2 with 1 out. And fouled it off. The 0-2. Inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outside, 2-2. That'll be fouled off again. 2-2 with 1 out. It's 3-2 with 1 out. And fouled it off again. 3-2 with an out. That'll be fouled again. The throw to first. High pop fly to right. And that one will be fouled. 3-2 with an out. That'll be a little blooper and a catch. And that'll be 2 outs. Throw back to first, but it'll be safe there. Here's Beniquez, who's 0 for 2. Now Campaneris has 4 stolen bases. He's got speed. So he might be able to score from first, and they'll just keep throwing to first. Ojeda, that's going to be a shot and a base hit. They won't score here. They're going to keep it at second. They'll throw it in. Beniquez has a 13-game hitting streak now. 2 outs, 2 on for Roy Howell. There'll be a strike. Roy Howell, the Pirates are up against the 27 Yankees. We're up now 2-0. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Base hit by Howell, and that could be a 2-2 game. A 2-2 pitch. Oh, 3-2. They could load the bases up for Hargrove. Struck him out, and that'll be the end of the inning. The Mets still have a 2-1 lead. Their only hit was a 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th inning, here's Ray Knight. And this will be on the ground. Short to first, 1 out. Campaneris. A good throw. 8 in a row for Texas. Tim Teufel. He has a 2-run home run. He has the only hit of the day for the New York Mets. That's it. Tim Teufel. That'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes. Boggs has been pitching a good day. This will be 3rd to 1st. Man, they were wishing they could get him before. 2 outs. Here's Hearn. The catcher 0 for 1. Hearn is the secondary catcher. Gary Carter, and this one will be a ball inside. 2-0. High pop fly to right. And underneath, and he'll make the catch. We go to the 6th inning, the score. The Mets have 86-2, the Rangers have 77-1. 6th inning, you have Hargrove, Hurrah, and Wills. And Ojeda will still stay in. He had 92 pitches. Bump Wills will hit 3rd. Of course, it seems like Texas is ready to break and get some base hits here. They have an 8-game winning streak. They swept the last 4 series. 2 at home and 2 on the road. Hargrove might get on first. Nobody out, it'll be foul again. Ojeda has 6 strikeouts. They're all big. They all come at big moments, and he has a foul ball there. So Hargrove, the 3-2. Hargrove again fouls it away. So it'll be pitch number 100 for Ojeda. Fouled away. So Hargrove staying alive here in the 6th. Another one. High pop fly to right. It'll drop and getting underneath, and that'll be an out as he catches it 1 out. Here's Hurrah. He's 1 for 2 today. He's hitting 271 on the year. Ojeda's still in. One of these days, he's going to have to exit here, maybe at the end of this inning. Somebody out. Toby Hurrah 1 for 2. And it'll be 3-1. So again, another 3-1 pitch. They keep getting counts in their favor. They walk, and Toby will go to first. You got to watch out about the New York Mets here. They keep Ojeda in. Here's Bump Wills, 1 for 2. It's a strike that got people on all day. The Mets only have 1 hit. And that'll be 2-1 to Bump. He's 1 for 2 today. That'll be a hard shot. He's 2 for 3 and a base hit. 2 are on with 1 out. They're going to throw to third. Let's see what happens. Hargrove, he's safe. That's actually Hurrah on third. So Hurrah in sacrifice position. Jim Sundberg with a fly ball, and we're tied. This will be fouled back. 8 in a row for Texas. Trying to get 9 in a row. Hard hit. This might be fair. It is. We're a tied game. Let's see how it goes. Wills going to third. Wills will take it around. Is he going to come home? He will. They're going to come home. Wills. And it's going to be 3-1. They throw to third. He's going to be safe. Jim Sundberg ends up with a triple. My goodness. And here's Claudel. He struck out in the 5th. Ojeda's still in. With Sundberg in sacrifice position. So Ojeda, the 0-2. This will be on the ground. Dropped, and that's going to be an error. And it's Wally Bachman with the error. It's 4-2. They're going to say it's an infield hit. And Campaneris is 2 for 2. So it's 4-2 now with 1 out. Ojeda's still in. They throw to first still. As Claudel is 2 still, 4 in a row. 5 in a row. 6 in a row. 7 in a row. And they finally throw a pitch. High pop fly, center field, and it's caught. So Lenny Dykstra gets to it, 2 outs. Ken Anderson, 3 runs in this inning. Oh, they're going to go. They throw to second, and he's safe. Claudel is third steal. It's Ken Anderson 0 for 2. 1-1, and that'll be 1-2 with 2 outs. That'll be on the ground and a base hit. Are they going to send him around to make it 5-2? They are. The throw home, and it will be 5-2. Texas with 4 runs here in the 6th. And Randy Neiman will come in, no record. 7 2/3, giving up 13 hits, 4 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, no walks, a 4.70 ERA, and Juan Beniquez will be up. There's the second base, the throw to second, a safe there. Beniquez with 9 stolen bases. Henderson just stole his first. 2 outs, man on second. 5-2 Texas. That'll be fouled off. High, and that'll go to the wall, and it'll be at least 6-2, and it will. It'll hit the wall, and this is a big Texas inning. They will have 9 in a row. My goodness, if they hold on to this. Roy Howell's 0 for 3. They throw to second. He's all right. So he struck out in the 5th. It'll be ball 1. On the ground and a base hit. This might be 7-2. Let's see if they send him. They're going to throw home, and it's going to be 7-2. 6 runs here in the inning. What a big inning. Everything going right. Mike Hargrove's 0 for 3, and it's 1-2 now. This will be fouled off. Randy Neiman has given up a lot of runs. Hargrove to left field. That'll go to the gap. They are just ripping on this pitching. This is incredible, and that'll be 8-2. 8 or 7, it is 8. Toby Hurrah's 1 for 2 today. My goodness. High pop fly to left. This is back. This is back. It's gone. It's 10-2. Oh my goodness. Well, you can chalk this one up in the L column if you're New York. 9 runs in this inning. There's Bruce Berenier. No record 9 innings pitched, giving up 4 hits. 9 strikeouts, no walks, 1 earned run for a 1.0 ERA. Berenier will come in and try and get this final out. Bump Wills. 2 for 3 with an RBI. And there it is, the 0-2 with 2 outs. 1-2. Struck him out, and that's it. Bottom of the 6th inning, Texas 10, New York 2. So here's Lenny Dykstra for 1. If I were Boggs, I'd put in, if I were the, I wouldn't run him ragged. I wouldn't run Boggs ragged here, as Dykstra already with 2 strikes. I would save him a little bit, maybe this inning, if he gets out of it, doesn't give up a run, put in, there's the throw to get Dykstra, and they get him 1 out. Oh my goodness. Campaneris, Dykstra's very fast. Here's Mookie. And that'll be to left field and a base hit. So Mookie will go to second here. If they get out of this inning, then that means that Tommy Boggs, I would just rest him. Rest him for the next time. Get some people some work. Kevin Mitchell's 0 for 2. And Mitchell, the shortstop. 9 runs in the top of the 6th inning. They strike out Kevin Mitchell, and that'll be 2 outs. Mitchell struck out 20 times this year. Here's Darrell 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. In the middle innings, so not bad of a hitter, but this is going to be straight up. And underneath is the catcher. That'll be 3 outs. Jim Sundberg with the catch. We go to the 7th. It's now 10-2. So here's Berenier will be in. Jim Sundberg, who just made the catch, will be up. Texas leading 10-2 over the Mets. This is just a hot streak for Texas. That'll be 1 out. It's the way they do things. They do nothing, and then 1 inning, they boom, start hitting, start doing great things. And I'll tell you what, that the Texas Rangers winning now 9 in a row. They'll be 14-9. They will. That'll be a swing and a miss there. Berenier might finish the game. Who knows? He's being aggressive here. It'll be 3-2 with an out. And high pop fly to right. And this one will carry, and this one will be caught. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Bert Campaneris, 2 for 3. He made 1 heck of a play last inning. Berenier, and that'll be a hard hit, but it's a line drive out. Kevin Mitchell gets it. Enjoy the scoreboard. Bottom of the 7th inning, Wally Bachman's 0 for 2. The Mets have only had 2 hits on the day, and I believe they're still keeping their pitcher in. Tommy Boggs, he's only thrown 70 pitches. They want to get him some work. I think they want to get him about 80 or 90 pitches, or they want to save their bullpen. But Bachman, it's 3-1 to him, and they walk him. They do want to save their bullpen and have everybody rest for a day. You can go deep with your bullpen, that'll be good. Danny Heap, and a swing and a miss there. You don't want to use people when you don't have to. That's going to be a strikeout there. Heat goes down. Ray Knight 0 for 1. That'll be on the ground. 5, 4, 3 around the horn, and that's it. We go to the 8th. It's 10-2 Texas. So here's Henderson. Henderson, Beniquez, and Howell. So Henderson, that'll be a ball up high. So Ken Henderson, this will be to right field, and a base hit. So Henderson again, they're going to throw, and take it around. 8th inning. Nobody out. It'll be ball 1. Beniquez. It'll be 2-0. 2-1. It'll be fouled off. 2-2. This will be on the ground. This could be, but they're just going to throw to first to get one out. Roy Howell is 1 for 4 today. So Berenier is still in there. He wants to keep on going. See how long he goes. They don't want to waste any relievers here, especially in a game that's 10-2. High pop fly, center field, a line drive, and a catch by Dykstra. That'll be 2 outs. Mike Hargrove. Hargrove is 1 for 4 with an RBI. Berenier wants to, well, I don't know. He might walk Hargrove. The 3-1. Ball 4. And Hargrove to first. Here's Hurrah. Toby Hurrah, 2 for 3. A home run and 2 RBI. You want to be careful around him. 2-0. Berenier, that'll be fouled off. They want to end this inning. It's 10-2. He might walk him, and he does. Bases loaded with 2 outs. From Wills, 2 for 4. That'll be fouled off. 0-1. The Yankees are down 6-0 in their game. 1-2 could end the inning. To left field, it looks like it's going to hit, and what a catch! Mookie Wilson, what a catch. It could have been worse. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 10-2. Here's Tim Tufel, a home run and 2 RBI. And Tim, that'll be a strike. So Boggs is still in. 1-1. He has 77 pitches. Through 7 innings, this will be to center field, and what a catch. Beniquez with a good one. Here's Ed Hearn, 0 for 2. High and deep to left field. That was hard hit. And near the wall, it's gone. Ed Hearn. Ed Hearn makes it 10-3. With 1 out in the bottom of the 8th, Ed Hearn comes around. A little momentum going into tomorrow. Slenny Dykstra. So he wants to get out of this inning. Boggs. Right now it'll be 1-1 with 1 out. Bottom of the 8th, 10-3 now. Boggs, this will be his 85th. And that'll be on the ground. That'll be Campaneris to first. 2 outs. Here's Mookie, 1 for 3. He had a double in the 6th inning. Bases empty. He's hitting .579. He must psych himself out of a lot of the stuff. They go to first, and that's going to be it as Hargrove will step on it. Go to the 9th inning. It's 10-3. Last check of the scores. Anaheim all over the Dodgers now. Montreal trying to come back. Milwaukee all over Philadelphia. The Yankees of '98 have come back. The Pirates getting beat 3-0. Chicago over Boston. The Yankees of '77 and Cleveland are tied. The Mets in Baltimore 1-0 bottom of the 8th. Florida 3-2 over Tampa Bay. Oakland beating Houston in 1980. Well, that's big. First 6th inning, Cincinnati losing to Kansas City 8-2. Some finals, the Pirates shut out the 27 Yankees. And the rest of the games you already saw. Sundberg, Washington, and Campaneris. as Berenier will still be in. They're going to use him until his arm falls off. Why waste anybody else? 2-1. That'll be on the right and a base hit. So new pitcher Rick Anderson. No record, 7 innings pitched, giving up 7 hits, 3 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, 3.86 ERA. 1-1 to Washington. 2-1. He's 1 for 4 with an RBI. Wow, Texas. I mean, they had a solid inning, but now it's 15-3 in hits. Like all day long, that'll be an out, 1 out. Consistently hitting the ball, but they got, as Bert Campaneris is 2 for 4, they got to be able to get the ball in. They got to be able to drive in runners. That's a big thing going on, and that'll be a strikeout. I mean, that would have won 9 in a row. And Rick Anderson, this will be a hard hit to center field. That's number 16. My goodness. 1-0, and this is 1-1. Beniquez 2 for 5 with an RBI. 1-2 with 2 outs. He struck him out, but the question is, can he throw to first to get him? And nope. It'll be bases loaded. So here's Roy Howell. He might end up striking out 3 and getting a ground out. Who knows? There it is. And they throw to first. That'll end the inning. Wow, the Rangers are getting people on base left and right. They're looking dangerous, bottom of the 9th. The Pirates trying to come back. My goodness. But here comes Tommy Boggs to finish it. Here's Hojo. Howard Johnson, pinch hitting. Boggs wants to end the game. He does. 1-2 to Howard Johnson. And that'll, Johnson, Strawberry, and Bachman. And 3-2 and no outs. They walk him. Here's Strawberry's 0 for 3. 1-1. Be 1-2. 2-2. And this will be to right field and a base hit. So now 2 are on with nobody out, and Boggs, they might have to bring in somebody. I mean, they could double sacrifice, make a 9-5. They do. John Poloni, 12 1/3 inning pitch, giving him 9 hits, 5 earned runs, struck out 13, walked 5, and ERA at 3.65. So here's Wally, who's 0 for 2. I don't know if you get bases loaded, maybe you never know. It'll be 1-1. The pitch, it'll be 2-1. John Poloni. 2-2. Wally Bachman trying to get on first. That'll be a little looper, and I think the catcher might get it, Sundberg, and he gets it 1 out. 1 out. Here's Gary Carter, the pinch hitter. He's the other catcher. That'll be to right field. And let's see if it hits the ground or not. It'll be caught. They're going to get somebody home. It'll be 10-4. Howard Johnson scores 2 outs. Ray Knight is 0 for 2. It's all Texas today. This will be 1-1. Ray Knight, 10-4 here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and this will be the last one for Poloni. 2-2. Oh, almost. 3-2 with 2 outs. And Poloni, nope, they walk him. So 2 outs. Here's Tim Teufel. He had the home run in the 2nd inning. 2-run homer. John Poloni trying to get this last out, 2 strikes. And Poloni, no. Close. Fouled off again. They're staying alive. 1-2 with 2 outs. It fouls it again. So again, 1-2 with 2 outs. That's it, and the game's over. Questionable strike 3, but they get out of here, and Texas wins 10-4. Yes, they had a 9-run 6th inning, but in reality, they played well the whole game. 16-4 in hits. They just couldn't get in a lot of the runs. They had many times where they had 2 on and couldn't bring them in, but a big 10-4 win. They go to 14-9. The Mets 13-10. The player of the game is Toby Hurrah, as you see Boggs pitched a 60 in his win, and Ojeda 32. He gave up 4 earned runs. His ERA drops, though. Polonius goes down. Ojeda gave up 6 earned runs. His ERA went up, and Bernier and Anderson were solid when they came in. But anyway, Toby Hurrah, the player of the game, as he was 2 for 3. He scored 3 runs. He had 2 RBI, and he walked twice. Hurrah, 2 for 3, yep, and he ended up scoring 3 runs. So in the 6th inning, they got along very well. The New York Mets were doing really well until the top of the 6th. Many felt that they were going to win this game. They led 2-1, and then an explosion there. What am I going to say about that? That was it. Now, let's take a look at all the scores and where the statistics and the standings are. First of all, real quick, let's take a look at all the scores right now. Minnesota is 1 game behind, 1 game to go into 500, a 4-2 win there. The 05 Astros, a big win, they're 10-13. The Nationals are 15-8, 13-7 over Montreal. The Royals beat the 79 Pirates. They have the same 12-11 record. The 75 Reds win. They pull a game ahead of the Padres. They win in 10. Padres were playing very, very good baseball. They still are. 75 Reds are a good team, but they're not winning now. The 04 Red Sox, they win 8-6. They're 10-13. The Tigers win. They come all the way back. They were down 4-1, and they beat the Cubs. They're both 10-13. The Cardinals are above 500. They beat the 61 Yankees, who are reeling. The Astros beat the 60 Pirates 9-3. Pirates not happy about that. 6-6 Dodgers beat the 64 Phillies. They're 13-10. The Phillies are 12-11. The 13 Tigers beat the 17 Astros. They're 13-10. The Astros are 14-9. The Blue Jays win again. They're playing very good. They beat the Padres 5-3. They're a game above 500. The 70 Orioles, they're getting back on track. Remember, they were terrible, and now they beat the 89 Oakland A's 8-1. They're a game below 500. The Diamondbacks are playing really well. They win 8-7 over the Cubs. The Mariners and the A's, it's 9-7. The Mariners win. They're over 500. The Anaheim Angels, 12-6. They beat the 81 Dodgers. The 91 Pirates are now 16-7, a 6-0 win over the 27 Yankees. The 88 Dodgers beat the 94 Expos. They're 15-8. The Expos are 14-9. The 98 Yankees come back and win. They're 10-13. The Rangers, as you saw again, they won 9 in a row. That's incredible. The 0-1 Giants, 3-2 over the Pirates, who couldn't win the game. The Brewers are a game away from 500 as they win. The 0-3 Cubs, they're a game over. They beat the Red Sox. The 69 Mets beat the 66 Orioles in 10. The 97 Marlins win 3-2. They're 13-10. The Indians beat the 77 Yankees 4-1, a 3-run home run at the very end. And the Indians are a game away from 500. The Oakland A's, they beat the 1980 Astros 8-7. What a game that was. The 64 Kansas City A's win 15-11 over the 1990 Reds. They're playing some really good baseball, offensive. The Dodgers at 63 are beating the reeling White Sox of 83, 1-0. 1-0. So the White Sox they're reeling. They're now 10-13. The Dodgers are 15-8. And the 62 Giants, a softball score, 15-13 over the 87 Blue Jays, who are now 9-14. 62 Giants are 10-13. Let's take a look at the standings really quick. The statistics, sorry. And then we'll go to the standings, and that'll be it. Taking a look, strikeouts, Greg Luzinski has struck out 48 times. That is incredible. Pitching leaders, Juan Guzman is at 1.27 with his ERA. And Kevin Brown with 5 quality starts for San Diego. He's looking good. Ayers, Clete Boyer still with 8. That's not good. I don't know what framing runs is, but Johnny Bench is so much better than everybody else. But Sundberg is 3rd. Streaks, let's see. Mumphrey ends his streak. Mumphrey's streak is ended at 22 games. But he is on base 23 games in a row. And we have Dykstra at 21, Robinson at 21, Grudzielanek at 20, Gurriel at 20, and Youkilis at 20. But the next one is Grudzielanek of Chicago of 03. So Grudzielanek is hitting .439 right now. And that's incredible. He's at 20, so 2 more there. Now we're going to take a look at the standings, and that'll be it. Diamondbacks and the 88 Dodgers are both 15-8 in a Mike and a Truck League. They got a little bit of room over the 71 Pirates. And, of course, the Diamondbacks and the Dodgers. Diamondbacks 5 in a row. Dodgers 4 in a row. The Mark Bozeman League, the Astros first, and the 97 Mariners are tied with the 79 Pirates for second. The Ron Jecka League, the Nationals are first. The Tigers at 13 are second, with the Dodgers right behind them. The Bob Stokes League, the Astros are 16-7, and the 64 Phillies are now 12-11. They've lost 5 straight. But the Senators and the Colt 45, Senators have lost 3 straight, and the Colt 45s have lost 4 straight. So they can't advance on anybody. Brainiac Baseball, both the Expos and the Athletics are tied for the division lead. The Expos lost 2 in a row, and the A's have won 3 in a row. The Jabs Blabs 8, the Mets are first, while the Cubs and the Blue Jays are tied for second. The 70 Orioles are getting their way back there, but the Blue Jays have won 4 straight. They were 8-11. Now they're 12-11, and they're playing hard. The 27 Yankees have lost 3 straight. The 66 Dodgers are a game behind. St. Louis is 1 game behind them, and the Brewers have won 3 straight. They were 8-12. They're 11-12 now. The Cyro 329. The Dodgers and the Angels are both tied for first. The Slovak Frick League, the Pirates are first. The Rangers are second. They have a 2-game lead. Rangers have won 9 in a row. And the 83 White Sox were 10-7. They've lost 6 in a row. And the Principals picks, the Pirates in 1960 are first, and the Marlins are second. And the Reds are 2 games behind them, and the Indians are 2 games behind. So let's take a look. The Pirates have 2 first-place teams, and the other 2 teams are both either tied, like the 79 Pirates. They are 1 game out, so the 70s Pirates, where 79 is tied for second, and 71 is 2 games back of second. They're third. So they're reeling, while the 91 and the 60 are first place. All right, check out Facebook for all the stats and the standings and everything. That's the best place to do it. Follow your favorite team, and follow along. You could just follow along your favorite team even if I don't have them. Have a great day. I'll talk to you later.